Welcome back, riders. I'm here with CedarKev.
Hello.
Hello. Good to have you back.
Yes, good to be back in another Dan the Coaster Man vlog.
Hey, it is our first time, both of our first times, at Six Flags over Texas. This is different. I don't think I've done like a huge park for the first time on a channel, so need all the credits. We're plan of attack. We both have Flash Pass, so the plan of attack is to hit the rides that don't have Flash Pass first, which unfortunately means Aquaman. I hate getting wet. But this is your first time in Texas overall.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. And then I was here 11 years ago, literally like a week before I started becoming an enthusiast. So coming full circle here. Finally getting to Texas is like the last corner of the states that I have a lot of credits available. So, but yeah, it's going to be fun. It looks like they're starting to let people into the park. It's currently 10:41. The park opens like 20 minutes. So let's head on in. I think we're doing a kiddie first. So, yay. All right, so this was the first stop. There's Wile E. Coyote, but I think it's closed. They're adding some kind of ride, and it looks like we're not going to be able to get it. Oh, darn. You know what they say, Kev?
Guess we got to come back.
We got to come back.
But do you also know what that means? I think our first ride of the day. I think it's going to be Aquaman.
No, please, no. So we actually found another way into Boomtown, but yeah, it is closed. Guess we'll have to come back. Oh, darn. Good news. So Aquaman actually is on Flash Pass, which wasn't advertised online. So we'll take that. Wasn't feeling like getting wet first thing in the day. We'll wait until it's like blazing hot later when the UV index is 11. I might have to reapply sunscreen today. We almost had a nightmare this morning because I couldn't find SPF 100 because I needed like part ginger. And that was almost very bad, but we got it. No worries.
Yep.
The hot start. Judge Roy Scream is closed too. That was a detour. We're in the middle of nowhere right now. So, and Mini Mine Train says closed on the app. So those were the 4 rides, at least that we thought didn't have Flash Pass. I guess Aquaman does. So yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Look at this. Dusty Dan's. That's me. I don't know if I'm dusty though. I don't know if I want to admit to that. Shocker. Mini Mine Train is closed. So everything we wanted to start off the day with is closed. So I guess we'll just do this while we're here. First coaster in Texas, Runaway Mine Train. That was cute.
Yeah, that was fun.
I thought the theming and like the terrain usage was actually really cool. The first third, I guess, was fine. I liked it. The second third was kind of boring, but then I had no idea there was like a show scene on this one. And, we were like just going through the building or whatever, taking it all in, and then all of a sudden we're dropping.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. I like that. Okay. Well, it's open, but it just overshot. Should have been me, not him. It's not fair. Just got off the Mini Mine Train, that was a Mini Mine Train.
It was.
It wasn't as coolly themed, and terrain usage is the one right over here, but I like how they have these both next to each other. That's actually really cool. So yeah, it's kind of whatever, but credit's a credit.
It is.
And we got it.
+1.
+1. Just got off of Pandemonium.
Yep.
And it was just us two. We sat on the same side. There was no one sitting across from us. And that is the best ride I've ever had on one of these. We were spinning nonstop.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any moment in the ride where like we slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
We were spinning crazy.
Yeah, we were. It was nuts.
So dizzy. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was nuts. All right, up next is Mr. Freeze, the coolest coaster on the planet. Hopefully my Six Flags St. Louis Mr. Freeze luck does not carry over into Texas. It's been running all day so far though.
It's been running so far, so we'll see. I mean,
we'll find out.
We'll find out once we enter the station.
We will find out. He'll probably go down right when we get up there, which has happened to me at St. Louis. I was on the next train.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so we'll find out. There he is. It's Arnold. You're not sending me to the freezer. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. just did Mr. Freeze.
Yes.
So it's only forwards right now. I'm wondering if they're going to switch over the crew maybe later or something, but only forwards. But that if we could only do one side, it'd be forwards because we've only done this backwards.
Right.
Overall, fantastic.
Yep.
That's a great coaster. So we did the front row, and when we came down the spike, like the second half of the ride going backwards was awesome. That was so good. Great ride. I love that thing.
I think I still enjoy going backwards a little bit more. But yeah, going forwards is still fun.
I haven't done backwards in so long because St. Louis. So that's why I'm kind of hoping to do it today, but I don't know what they do with that or anything. So we'll find out. Take a moment to talk about this flash pass line. Where are we? I'm so confused. Where are we? This is cool though. Got Judge Royce Dream trains over here and stuff. I have no idea what's going on. We just did Batman. I would have put that in the upper half of Batman, so I thought it ran pretty good.
Yeah.
Paint job looks really nice. We did have an unfortunate event happen, though. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, someone stole my drink bottle, so I'll have to get another one.
You just got it like half an hour ago.
I know, it's crazy.
Outrageous. That's why I don't mess with them,
yeah.
Which kind of stinks because I've noticed at Six Flags I am never hydrated well, and that's not going to go well for Texas. So I'm trying to stay ahead of it, but I just hate carrying that bottle because I've had mine stolen too, and you know, everyone takes my seat when I go and put them away, so I just don't even bother with them anymore. But I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
I'll get another one.
Having a Six Flags day.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 15 minutes were rough, but since then it's been fine, besides your bottle getting stolen. So, making our way, though, unfortunately, I'm thinking that one's next. Your favorite.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Can't wait for that
Ready
one.
for this, Kevin?
I'm never ready for a free spin.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad.
Oh.
It went down, so you're saved for now.
Safe for now, yeah.
Safe for
It's gonna
now.
happen eventually.
They pulsed way too many people after the merge, so it was even looking like a 20-minute line, 30-minute line, which is like nothing compared to what we've done so far today. So hopefully we'll catch it at a better time, I guess. If, you know, all things considered. I love turtles. I actually own a turtle at home. Got a big, I think that's a snapper right here. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. These guys are so cute. I love these guys. Nothing like a T-Rex and a train. So I noticed this earlier when we were riding Runaway Mine Train. This is like natural water. I mean, obviously they built a road here, but otherwise this is natural, and this goes under like the highways and stuff. Texas, at least Dallas, has a lot of flooding issues. It rained supposedly last night really hard, so this is kind of cool, but there's been water, standing water like everywhere in the park. Even in the queue for Mr. Freeze, there's a little water in there. So it's weird, but I don't know. This is kind of cool to see at least. All right, so supposedly Shockwave was down for a couple days, but it was open for a little yesterday, and it's open right now. So we're gonna try to snag it while we can. Everyone swears that the back is where it's at, so we'll give it a shot. Did Shockwave. Where's Kev? There you are.
You did.
So we were kind of debating. So we did the second and back row. That or triple loop, that Shockwave.
Yep.
Easy,
for sure.
easy. That or Riddler Mindbender at Over Georgia. And you picked...
I like this one a little bit more.
You like this one a little more.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent. Maybe give another ride later. This one's smoother and it has airtime, but I felt like Riddler Mindbender was more intense, and I don't know, it's just more intense, I guess. And I like the drops on that a little more, even though they don't have airtime. I don't know. They have their pros and cons, so that's a tough call, but it's good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good. Everyone was swearing by it. I would say it lived up to the hype. There's some really good air. Got off of New Texas Giants, so I'm just gonna go out and say I didn't have high expectations for that at all. I was like, first RMC, you know, I've seen POVs, so I'm kind of like, That ride was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. I would still say it's lower tier, but for a first project for RMC, it's really good. I like the first half a lot more than the second.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If the second half had a little more speed, it'd be really, really good, but it peters off a little bit. But maybe it'll get faster as the day goes on and stuff. We'll be back, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But overall, you know, it exceeded expectations. It didn't smash them, but it exceeded for me. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like it pretty much met my expectations for what I thought it was going to be. I would say it's probably a little bit better than what I thought, but yeah, like Dan said, a little bit more of a lower tier RMC, but it's still fun.
I mean, everyone knows that, but yeah. So now we're going to try the dark ride here, like the Monster Mansion wannabe, the Pirates of something cave, I think, or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here we are. Pirates of Spelunker Cave. Spelunker. Pirates of Spelunker Cave. So obviously the comparison here is this or Monster Mansion. What are you taking?
I think the theming here is a little bit better than Monster Mansion from what I remember. Honestly, it kind of felt like I was like riding a Disney ride almost.
Yeah, honestly, that's a tough call. I feel like Monster Mansion is more of like a vibe, and I feel like I understand this story a little more. I had no idea what was going on at the end of that ride at all, but the theming I felt like was better. They had like some, I don't know if it was projection mapping per se, but they had some screens and stuff that helped with the story. So, I mean, overall, for this to be at a Six Flags park, it's really cool. That was a good ride, and there was some wind in there, so it was kind of nice to get out the heat a little bit. So yeah, I'd say it's a thumbs up for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was cool. All right, we did Runaway Mountain.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. That was something. There was one turn in there that was nuts.
Yes.
That was really cool. Otherwise, though, I don't know. There was one solid airtime.
Yeah.
Floater-ish, too. I don't know. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I got good news and bad news. What should we start with?
Well, let's start with the bad news.
We'll start with the bad news. My upper body's soaked. Hair, everything's soaked. We just did Aquaman, if you couldn't tell. The good news, my lower body is dry, and this is a good ride.
It is. It's a lot of fun. The launches were a lot more punchy than I thought they were going to be.
It's a lot of fun. I hate getting wet, and I mean, I'll dry quickly in the sun, I'm sure. Kevin actually had the good idea, and I was totally on board. Believe this or not, we did it twice. We were like, we're already wet, so might as well, because it's a lot of fun. So our first ride, we did the front row, absolutely soaked, demolished. Then the second ride, we did the back. I think I like the bike back more.
Yeah.
A little more dry. You still get wet, at least on the edge where I was. And that hump, the hump is really good in the back, not so much in the front. So, yeah, overall, thumbs up. I'm quite surprised. Launches are strong. The restraints in the seat are, like, beautiful. I love them. I thought it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, thumbs up despite being soaked-ish. Finish Judge Roy Scream, and I really like the layout. I think the layout has plenty of potential, but it doesn't really do anything with it.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it would be better if there was like a GCI there or something like that. I think that would be a better fit.
Or if they even did like some gravity group and did like a little reprofiling, like if you could change some of the angles on these hills, it'd give some airtime.
Right.
So I really like the layout, but kind of a nothing burger. But it wasn't rough.
No.
No, at least. We did a non-wheel seat, so there is that. But it wasn't rough, so at least it didn't kill us.
Yeah.
Texas Sky Screamer. There it is.
Yep.
Whoa. It's been conquered. That's a solid one. 400 feet, so it's tall. And then you can see a lot. You can see Dallas. You can see Fort Worth. You can see the Rangers ballpark. You can see Jerry World. Boo Cowboys. There's some good views and fun ride. It helped us dry off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, thumbs up. I always wish Great America got one of those, and I feel like those days of that being a possibility are kind of over. But I don't know, they're fun rides. All right, take 2 for Joker. Kev, are you ready?
I am not ready.
Not ready. Why not? It's so good. I actually haven't even done the one at Great America yet this year, so this is a first for me this season. You don't seem excited. We're next. We're next. Wow. Another Joker or 4D free spin conquered. What do you think of your ride?
There's some times in my enthusiast career where I question why I joined in the first place. And
riding these
times.
For that specific ride, it started very unassuming and then it just went crazy.
Yeah.
We were joking around. Someone must have turned on boost mode in the middle of the ride because the first hills on the top, nothing was happening, and then it just all went downhill. It went downhill fast.
Yes, it did.
We did it.
Yeah, we conquered it.
Don't need to do it again. Yeah. All right, we're here back at Mr. Freeze. Both sides are open now.
Yeah, so now we're doing backwards.
We're going to do backwards, same row.
So now we can compare.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The craziest thing just happened.
The craziest thing just happened. So we did the backwards side. And it turns out there was no one in the queue when we got back, so we rode again. And then the same thing happened again. And then the same thing happened again. So we did 4 rides on Mr. Freeze here. Yeah. And then we did one this morning. So if you have followed the channel and my Instagram and stuff, then you know, notoriously, I cannot ride Mr. Freeze at Six Flags St. Louis. I have 4 rides in St. Louis on Mr. Freeze there. It's either 9 or 10 visits. I forget. I don't know off the top of my head. I rode this Mr. Freeze 5 times in 5 hours. Again, 9 or 10 visits to Six Flags St. Louis. 4 rides total. 5 rides on this in 5 hours.
It's crazy.
You can't make this up. But, so there's that. That's a meme, I guess, whatever. Backwards is definitely better.
Oh, for sure.
The launch, it's funny because the launch is exactly the same. But going backwards, it just feels so different and it feels so awesome. I would say the back, going backwards, is better too. We got we did seat hopping. So we did the front and back. I like the back more. That's just me. But yeah, this is an awesome ride. This is really good, and the meme. Who knows when I'll ride the St. Louis version next, but I know if I come down here, I'm going to at least get on this, so that's hilarious. Oh my God. But yeah, fantastic ride. We got about 2.5 hours left. We still need Valvavora and Titan, and I think that's it for credits?
I think so, yeah.
And then, obviously we want a couple more re-rides too.
Yeah.
So time's ticking. Let's go. I thought Six Flags closed all of these. What is this? Me and Kev did La Vibora. I hope I'm saying that right. Kev, I haven't asked you this yet. Do you like this? So this is Intimate. Yeah. Do you like Intimate or the mock ones more?
What would be an example of a mock one?
The one at King's Dominion. Which I can't think of it. Reptilian, thank you.
Yeah, Reptilian. I feel like Reptilian was a little bit smoother.
Yeah, this has a weird vibration.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like it took too much away from the ride, but it is there.
Yeah.
There's a little air. I don't know if you felt that. There's a little bit of air on this one.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't know. I feel like the mock ones are a little more refined and
I agree.
polished. So I think I'm going to take like Reptilian and the one at Park Asterix over this one. But it wasn't awful. All right, snack time. I'm actually very happy about this. So if you watched my recent Six Flags Great America vlog, go check it out in the corner. Just gave it away. But I got ice cream. Double scoop. You only get a single scoop at Great America. And it's Eddie's now. I don't know what brand this is, but it's not Eddie's. I got Happy Tracks. I don't even know what that is. I asked the guy. He's like, I don't know, but have a sample. And I had a sample, and I like it. And cookies and cream. So I'll take it. Double scoop on the meal plan. Very nice. All right, one in Texas. You get brisket. I'm surprised Six Flags has brisket. I mean, I know Yukon Barbecue Pit has it. I actually still haven't had it there because it's not on the meal plan, except on Thursdays, but I haven't visited on a Thursday yet. But yeah, one in Texas, you get brisket. I've been here 3 days already, and I've had brisket every single day now. So I think we both conclude JB's solid.
Yeah, solid.
It was really good. The fries were really good. They used a different seasoning. I haven't tasted these fries at any Six Flags park. I really, really liked it.
Yeah.
And brisket, I mean, I think it's about the quality you would expect for Six Flags brisket, but just being able to get brisket on a meal plan is really nice.
Yeah,
so.
And the pulled pork was really good too. So
yeah, big thumbs up.
Definitely recommend eating here if you come out here.
I would definitely recommend it too. Too bad Great America doesn't have JB's anymore. Oh darn. All right, we're from the future. We forgot to film something out there right on Titan. So when we went to Magic Mountain, you missed Goliath.
Yes.
So this was your first ever Gia Vanilla coaster.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was pretty cool. Definitely a lot more intense than what I was expecting. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I would say I still prefer B&M hypers, but for what it's worth, it's fun.
And coming for someone who has been on Goliath, that extra helix actually makes a decent difference. That's definitely better than Goliath at Magic Mountain because of that helix. We did the front and back. We did it twice. I thought the front was surprisingly good on Goliath. On Titan, I thought they were kind of a wash. I know you don't have that experience side by side per se, but did you like the front and back more or indifferent?
I think I liked the front a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little more indifferent, but okay. Yeah, we just wanted to get that out there because we forgot to film it. So we'll return to your regularly scheduled program now. All right, ride number 2, New Texas Giant, is in the books.
Yep.
What'd you think?
I would say it's a little bit better, but not by much, to be honest. I think for the second half, I think it trims too much. Like, there's pretty much just no speed on the second half of it. But the first half is still very good.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I even told him, I think this ride could use the Raging Bull treatment. Just loosen up the trims, and you would not believe how much of a difference it makes, because Bull is running fantastic last year and this year, and if they could just get a little bit less trims on this ride, then that second half would have some really, really good airtime. It's still got a little. Yeah. It's more floater, if anything, but overall, it's still a solid ride, and it's long. It's a longer RMC,
yeah, it is.
And the tunnels are cool, so I'm not trying to say I don't like the ride, but I mean, that's kind of how everyone feels, right? This is pretty much at the bottom of, near the bottom of everyone's RMC's ranking, so not surprised, but yeah. I hope there's no one on this ride, because it hasn't moved since I've seen it, like 20 seconds ago maybe, so. And if there's anyone up there, prayers up. Have you guys been seeing that Planet of the Apes meme going around where he's like, oh no? This is exactly what I'm thinking of right now. Oh no. I don't think there's anyone on there, but still, I can't believe they're doing that. All right, so we have a little more than half an hour left in our park day. So overall thoughts of Over Texas as a whole. For me, it feels very similar in ways, obviously, to Over Georgia and St. Louis, which with this park is the original 3. And I like the pathways here. There's so many little pathways. It's not just like one big giant circle or anything like that. I really like that. Compared to Over Georgia and St. Louis, there's a lot less trees here. and or the heat's just a lot worse. But no, overall, it's got a solid lineup. I did want to touch on this too. So they announced that, was it Tuesdays and Wednesdays are going to be closed?
I think it's just Tuesdays.
Maybe just Tuesdays, either or. So next week they're still going to be open every weekday, and then the following week they're going to be closed on either Tuesday and or Wednesdays. So today is a Wednesday, and I think there's enough people here, to make money, and everything seemed well staffed. I mean,
it took some time for all the rides to open up. But other than that, it's been a very good day.
Yeah, once they opened in the morning, they've been open. Freeze is on 2 sides now, and maybe not all the food places are open, but I don't know. Kind of just based off how today has gone with the crowds and the operations, I'm surprised that they're not going to be open every day this summer. So, obviously there could be more behind the scenes, but just pretty surprised. Okay, so now we're walking by the Spelunker ride. Who is this? What are these people? At the end of the ride, I was like, what the heck is going on? Is it a fish? Is it an alien? I don't even know. So we're kind of in a pickle. We got a little less than half an hour left. We've gotten our Titan fix. We've gotten our new Texas Giant fix. Excuse me. Aquaman, as fun as that ride is, don't want to get wet right now. Going into the car. Shockwave is closed, I think for the night. It seems like the railroad gates were down. Freeze was down. Then it reopened, so we booked it over here. Now it's closed again. Don't need to do Batman again. Don't need to do Judge Roy. Don't need to do Joker and that. So I think we've settled on Justice League.
Yeah.
Get a little competition going, see how this one compares. I like comparing them, but if Freeze reopens, we'll be there. Well, we did Justice League, and for me, that would probably be my least favorite one.
I agree.
Whenever I wanted to shoot on the furthermost right third of the screen, it just wouldn't. So I had to aim everything to the left side of the screen, left middle side. A lot of the screens were dark. You can obviously tell this is a different layout. So a lot of the story's the same, the scenes are the same, but there's awkward pacing and more set pieces kind of. I think it just seems like they didn't have enough room for the standard model that's at all the other parks. Yeah. So I would say that was the worst one, but it was still fine. Yeah, I won.
Yeah, yep, you did.
By the way, I was 500 short of 300,000, which I don't even know what percentile that is because that didn't work for us.
Yep.
So I guess we'll never know. Good news, bad news. Good news, it's back open. Bad news, Flash Pass is closed. So we're gonna have to do the normal queue. Let's go find some good gravy. Ending off the night in the best ride in the park. That's actually open for me to ride, unlike in St. Louis. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's karma. Spoke too soon. It broke. Got 5 minutes left, so we're just going to wait it out till park close. I'm assuming we're not going to get on, but crazier things have happened. Yeah, so as expected, it closed down. This last ride of the day was Justice League, which kind of sucked. So, really bad start and end to the day, but otherwise, the middle, the middle 6 hours was pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Had a good time here. I like the park, which is crazy because everyone's kind of been bashing on it lately. They've been saying it's been going down a drain and stuff, and I guess it's kind of supported by closing on Tuesdays and or Wednesdays coming up here soon, but I liked it here.
Yeah.
It was a good time. And we got every single credit except Wile E. Coyote, which wasn't going to happen because they were working on construction, so.
Right. Yeah, so we did everything we needed to do. So.
You know what that means, though? Since we missed Wile E.
Oh, I guess we got to come back.
Oh, we're going to have to come back. Oh, darn. So this was our only day here, so, 13 out of 14, that's really good. And if I had to pick any coaster to miss, it would have been that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm happy.
No,
today was a good day.
Picked Aquaman to miss, right?
Would I might have. Maybe. I might have. I don't know. That ride was really good. I know we already shared overall thoughts, but anything else to add before
I don't have anything else to add. I mean, I definitely come back here. It's definitely not the worst Six Flags park for sure.
No, not definitely. Far from it.
Yeah.
So they got a solid lineup here, and overall, it's good. It's nice. I like it here.
Until we get to Fiesta, Texas, and they're probably going to be like, wait, what's over Texas again?
Yeah, we're going to forget about that at Rodeo, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thanks for checking out the video. Push down, pull up. Let's get to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go, have a greatest day yet.
Choo-choo, bye.
Choo-choo, bye.